Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. And today we are going to be gaming with a Strv 107, which received quite a bit of the buff lately. And what this tank received, pretty much pillbox mode, is easier to access, and it does more, it does better DPM pretty much, right? Which is a good thing. Hip hip hooray. The tank, in my opinion, is worth 4.5 stars, and it is quite unusual, mother trucker, because you can kind of make pressure if you know what you are doing. This is for mega good players, right? And for folks who do not know what they are doing, they can sit in the bush and enjoy themselves and hit majority of their shots. So very powerful mother trucking tank, I can tell you that much. I had a warming up rounds with this vehicle. I warmed up. I know how the tank is played and what to expect from the vehicle, so it's going to be great. Also, whenever I played warming up rounds, I got all the worst maps. You name the Himmelsdorf, you name the bloody mountain ass, I meant to say pass. Sorry, all of those horrible maps. So I crafted a bit of aggressive play. Now let's see. Maybe we can snipe and play aggressively as well. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so the first things first, Murovanka. Good. Extremely good map for us. We can snipe a lot, fellas. We can snipe a lot. And now we need to make a decision. What do we want to do? Do we want to play in the middle, or we do not want to play in the middle? And honestly speaking, I feel like I want to be that cheeky mother trucker that goes into the middle. I may regret my life choices, but you know, sometimes I have a need to play aggressively. And I think this position will treat us very well. From here we will be able to slap the mother truckers who are sitting here, and in the same time, hopefully, we will be able to punish some folks who are playing in this position as well. So this should be very good, and this should treat us very well. But obviously, a lot of things are depending on how enemy team will play, and are they going to be aggressive or are they going to be passive? Will we see someone in the forest, or we are not going to see anyone in the forest? So it depends on that, right? Meanwhile, we have a hacker who has the third mark of excellence. We can clearly see that the guy knows what he is doing. Good for him. And meanwhile, we want to find a good enough angle to say hello for the Fava. Too bad we couldn't. That's okay. Relax, take it easy. Let's hope that someone from our team would spot someone sitting in this area, right? That's all we need for a full happiness. And now, until we do not really have too much things to do, we are just relaxing over there and we are just enjoying the good weather. That's what we are doing. We can clearly see that E4 is making pressure, which is quite questionable decision from this gentleman's side, but once again, not a big surprise. And we have the Centurion sitting over there as well. Huh. Very interesting. I'm considering about making more pressure over there, not gonna lie. I am definitely considering about it. I have a feeling that this could be the best decision that we could make. Okay, I am going to be brave. Either I will regret my life choices, or either we are going to make the right decision. We'll see. If the Centurion is smart, he will try to escape from this position over there for obvious reasons. And we have a very good angle for this E4. Too bad I misaimed. I aimed very badly here, but once again, doesn't really change too much for us. And we are instantly going into the middle. I feel like I don't want to play against the Aries here, but what I would love to do, I would love to have a side angle to all of those sniper schnitzels sitting in this area. Now, this is a kind of silly thing for us to take this position, but I feel like I want to do that, okay? I feel like I want to do that, and if I want to do this, I am doing this. It's okay. Doesn't really change absolutely anything. We are playing in the place where we want to be playing in. And now all we need to do, we need to keep making damage to the folks that are playing in this area, right? Simple as this. Our team will definitely keep spotting them, and now rest is history. We are just going to hit every and each pixel shot, and I can promise you that he doesn't enjoy himself in this situation. He doesn't think, oh boy, I am so glad I am playing in the heavy line. As you can see, we just simply destroyed him like there is no tomorrow. Good. Now, what we could do next? I would really love to slap this mother trucker sitting over there. That was good. Very, very nice. And now I think the best play, how we could do the things, is we could get involved here. That's what we need for a full happiness. So even though this map is like is fine for a sniper schnitzels, as you can see, I am playing relatively aggressively. Is it paying off? That is the other question, but for sure we are playing aggressively. Ridgeline play is definitely doable if you know exactly what you are doing. I would not recommend that for a player who is new in the world of tanks and who just simply doesn't know the good positions, or who doesn't know which tanks you can approach and which tanks you can't approach, okay? That is important thing to highlight, an important thing to say overall. So it's not for everyone. Okay, slowly but surely, just tar in front for a good measure, and kaboom. Very good. Too bad. Well, I was about to say too bad that he eliminated me from the game, but he clearly didn't. That's okay. And we are trying to get a good enough angle to slap the Mr. Clicker. It is okay. And we know that Centurion is sitting in the back as well. So we are feeling quite well with all of this. Hacker penetration into the face. That's good. And now we are trying to find a decent enough angle to say hola. That's all we are trying to do. Beautiful shot. Can we slap the Mr. Clickerus Maximus? He is already dead. Excellent. We cannot complain about this. And I know that I should showcase for you pillar mode, but I felt like playing more aggressively would be better in this type of situation. And this, don't get me wrong, the score of this wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great either. But once again, a lot of things are depending on how enemies are playing the game. If enemies are sitting deep in the tank as they did in this game, I just needed to play a bit more aggressive, and I'm feeling fine with this. So all in all, we are coming back with 4.8 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage. We are fine. We are third by experience. We are first by the damage. And we got 30,000 profits, which is not bad by any shape or any form. I want to get a good map from where I can snipe from the back. Like, give me something from where I could get into my pillar mode, which I want to highlight. It's very situational. Even you have a better DPM and you have tiny touch better accuracy, it needs the certain situation for you to be sitting in there. In other words, you do not want to use the pillar box mode all the bloody time. I can guarantee you that you do not want to do that. Now, in this type of situation, I think that optics could be the best play for us, just because I will once again kind of play aggressively, because I have a feeling that enemies will have a lot of forces over there, and by playing hold down in this position here, I can outspot them and I can do some nasty stuff, and this is exactly what we are looking for.
Do we get to win this time?
This is what I want to see, folks. Good. Is it? I don't feel like we have a lot of forces going to this direction. We can see the bloody massive lemming train just going to the other side. Oy, 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 oy. I'm not sure do I love it or I don't, but we'll see. Time will show it all. DBV, good. Very, very good. Too bad I missed fully aimed shot over there, but it's okay. Happens. RNG can be the best friend of yours or the worst enemy. And this is the situation whenever I'm considering about relocating. And I can tell you exactly why. The moment it is a matter of the time whenever the 140 and whenever Shakal will try to make a bit of pressure, and whenever they will, it's not going to be pretty. So I would rather have a bit different position, and I would rather try to support this 140 over there, and hopefully this will bring us significantly more use. That's what I am hoping for. That is what I am hoping for, folks. Okay, we can clearly see that the gentleman went for a blind shot, but good luck for him hitting though. These, it is very, very difficult. And now, we are sitting in a very good situation where we would love to see enemies making a hardcore pressure for us, right? Once again, it is going to be a challenge. And this is exactly what we are looking for. Look at this beauty. Look into this mother trucking tank accuracy. Look into this mother trucking tank accuracy, fellas. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely insanity. The DPM is solid. The DPM is solid of this tank. If you are catching someone making some silly goose decisions, man, you are going to have the best time ever. And in this type of situation, everything was completely alright. And there is still plenty of the enemies who may think that making pressure is the best thing that they could ever do over there. And this is what we want to see. This is what we want to see, folks. I still don't think that pillar mode is the right way for us to play this battle. I truly don't think so. It's just way too risky in my opinion. Meanwhile, we have a Monty who is playing very aggressively over there. Doesn't change. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Doesn't change a thing for us. We are feeling very, very fine. And now we are thinking about making pressure. This is the moment whenever the pressure may be the right way to play this battle. And purely just because I just feel like enemies do not really have any advantage whatsoever over our team. And we need to figure out how we could get involved right there, right? This is what I am thinking in this particular moment and this particular situation. I know that I can get punished by the gentleman sitting in this area, I get it, but I choose to go for a risk it for the biscuit shot and we missed it anyways. It's okay, don't worry, we are fine. We can clearly see that enemies are kind of escaping from this area and they are taking a bit of the safer positions for themselves, which is quite clear to us, right? Enemies wants to secure themselves and enemies wants to be just simply prepare for a zombie apocalypse that will come from this side. But now the question is how much use we can get from all of this. I'm paying attention at this Pava whenever he will shoot, and maybe, just maybe, we could take the position right there. I know the risk, I understand the risk, but I need to. I just need to do more bad things for the enemy forces over there. Beautiful shot, that is okay. We are going for seconds, excellent. And we are going to go for one more because we can.
No penetration.
Even though I misaimed, I regret absolutely nothing, and we are okay. Now, we need to figure out how we could do some nasty stuff for this almighty Jackpiece over there. I have a feeling that he should not escape from this position over there. I still think that he should be around this area, and yes, he is. Now, like a big boy, I will take one for the team because I can. Not exactly what I dreamed about, but it is how it is. And now we will start bursting him like there is no tomorrow. And we will say, hello, how are you doing? Having a great time, me too. I'm enjoying myself so much. Do you have as much fun as I do? Because I have a lot of fun. Meanwhile, we have the TVP trying to slap us. Not a big surprise. We are kind of okay. And we are going for one more shot to this mother trucking tank because I have a feeling that we can do that, right? Very, very nice. Now we are relocating and we are playing even more aggressively. I want to show you a bit of the passive gameplay with this tank, but it is very, very hard to be consistent and it's very hard or maybe I supposed to say unreliable to expect to get a team which is kind of choking, if you will, right? Because then we can do significantly more worse things for the enemies and then we are feeling significantly better. But once again, good luck finding the team which is choking and when enemies are not making that much pressure as well. Other than that, I am feeling quite good and I think that this tank is definitely somewhere on the top ballpark where the tier 11 sniper schnitzels goes, and I can guarantee you that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that this tank compared to the Hirschkaffer, this is just different level situation. I think this tank is significantly more toxic as of it has a very, very good camo. You can play aggressively, you can play passively, you can do many, many things with this tank where the Hirschkaffer goes, it's just, you know what I mean. Hopefully that makes sense. So yeah. That's what we have, and we are gaming, fellas. We are gaming. So, we got ourselves 4.9 thousand damage, 700 assisting damage, nothing to cry about. So far, so good. Third by experience, first by the damage, and we made 67,000 profits. And yes, you can make profits by playing with a tier 11 whenever you are not spamming full gold, or even if you are spamming full gold, and if you are penetrating your shots, you are more likely to make credit with a premium account and VOD Plus compared to... Oh, listen, all I dreamed about is to show you how to snipe with this tank, and we are unlucky. We are very, very, very unlucky, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to say that we could do something else and we could be sniping with this mother trucker, but I don't really think it is going to be the case, unless I would choose not so popular gameplay. But it's not worth it. I was thinking to take this position and snipe over there, but I don't really think it is a good decision overall. Unless... I mean, for that we need this side to die, to sit somewhere around this area. No, I am going to be playing aggressively. I think that is the proper play to play with this tank, folks. I think this is a proper play. And by the way, side note, I think that the tier 10 Strv is better than the tier 11 Strv. Maybe I'm special, maybe I'm stupid, maybe I'm the Lulu Pro Max, but I feel like the tier 10 Strv is just simply better. It can do the same thing, but without pillar box mode, which is, let's get real, not useful in 99.9% of the situation. So, you know, there is that. Okay, relax, take it easy, and let's wait. Maybe we will have some local tourists who would think about making pressure this way. We clearly do not have a local tourists. It's okay. Not a big deal. We are going to relocate. I know exactly what I'm going to be doing here. I am going to be taking the sniper schnitzel position in this way, because our object should be dead, and whenever our object will die, we will be able to do nasty stuff for enemy forces. That's what I am hoping for. I am hoping that enemies will say, "Hola, let's make a hardcore pressure." This is what I'm hoping for. Or maybe I could go for a base defense instantly. Maybe that is the right way to do the things. I'm considering my life choices now. I am considering my life choices now, folks. Oh, poor Badger. This is the position from where we want to be gaming. I can promise you that. We are sitting very, very nice. And we are just hitting every and each shot that we physically and possibly can. That is the gaming experience with this mother trucking tank. That's what I want to see. Arias is running away for obvious reasons because he understood that the position where he's sitting at is far away from being ideal. Enemies are not making a hardcore pressure here, unfortunately for us, but that is okay. Listen, this is the situation whenever we are preparing for making pressure somehow. I mean, I could maybe go for a Hacker and Arias. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. Let me see. Arias is thinking he's having the best time ever. And Arias is thinking that, oh my bananas from Banana Land, I don't want to be in this position anymore. Okay. All we need to do, we need to say hello for him.
This hurt bad.
Arias is powerful against the tanks that has no armor, but unluckily for him that I have gazillion of the armor, so that is just simply unfortunate. Not much what he can change about this, and he can dream on about playing, performing well, but you know, dreams are dreams. And now, I would love to start doing some nasty stuff for this 60 TP. It's not going to be easy, but it is doable. High explosive on. I'm trying to aim for Cupola. Too bad that we missed it. Not much what we can change about that. It's okay. And now I would love to make a bit of pressure right here, but once again, I understand the risk of all of this. This is just very bad situation for us. It's just awful. And I would love to say something else. I would love to say that it wouldn't be so awful, but it is. But it is. Okay, trying to track him. Now trying to dodge the shot from this mother trucker. Good. Now tracking him once again. Now trying to dodge the shot. Unfortunately, we are lit on fire and we are dead. I have done as much as I physically and possibly could in this situation. Now you see, in this video, we talked mainly about playing aggressively, but I really want to highlight one thing, fellas, that we have done overall pretty good job all and all, but in the same time, I would really want to show you the map from where we are sitting in that super turbo turret mode, but it is just that situational. It is not that easy, nor it's that simple to make it work this way, or to get the maps that we are able to do that. And overall, I am truly happy how we played with this mother trucker. We played for 4,800 damage, 500 assisting damage. We have done a great job. Well, minus the last game. Last game was corridor pass, if we can say so. So, not much what we can change about this. We played well, and we will pretend that last game never existed. Night, fellas? Thank you. I appreciate you. I hope... No! Fellas, the performance is ruined. 4,100 average damage, 600 assisting damage. I don't want to talk about this. Our day is ruined. Our experiences are... Just to cap everything off and just to highlight what changed on this tank. Now it's more beneficial to use the turretless mode or the pillar box mode in certain situations whenever you are very deep next to the red line. Then it is okay. Other than that, you should not use it. Standard siege mode is more than okay, okay? That being said, thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate you. I hope you had a great time and I hope you enjoyed yourself. And see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.